our housekeeper fell down the front steps. I always thought it was the inside steps.
Inside, yeah.
There's a lot I didn't know about this case that I'm learning through this trial.
Yeah, and
Well, I didn't
Well,
know how bad it was.
My opinion is probably not going to be very popular,
Really?
but I'm beginning to wonder if maybe he didn't do this.
oh, you would fit right in because even Hillbilly was wondering too, like if
Yeah,
he hired
Your
someone.
opinion is not unpopular, believe it or not. There's a lot that I didn't know. that
Yeah,
I'm
I
seeing
didn't
for the
think he'd
first
get
time.
on. I think like he might. We take a poll every night, and it's
Right.
Too bad the
Just
jury
from
didn't get to
watching-
watch that movie.
From watching the first, that not interrogation, but the first time that he talked to the sled and the agent in the vehicle,
right.
Yeah.
and when the way he was rocking even there, and I don't think he really knew he was being recorded. But every time he wanted to cry and got upset, he was rocking in that vehicle just like he's doing in the courtroom. And I mean, he sobbed cry.
See, but the thing is,
I
Debbie, I
thought he
think
was
he knew
faking.
about it because here's my problem with that. If you came home to your house, right, and you saw your wife and your son shot,
I
and
get
you're
it.
like on 1,700 acres, wouldn't you be like, what the freak, who's here, right? Are they still here?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you wouldn't
Right.
say maybe it was silly I ran back and got a gun. You'd be like, I ran back and got a freaking gun. And then and once you saw
But,
they
I
were
mean,
dead and then
I
you
don't
didn't know,
know
I
how
think I
I
would have
would-
waited out by the road. I think I would have been terrified that they're there. How many people are there?
Right.
Oh my
And-
gosh, me too.
And I just,
I mean, I
that's
don't
the
know how
one
I'd
thing that
react.
has me thinking, like, it's weird. Because, like, and even though he thought that he knew he saw the police lights coming in, I think you'd be so scared that you'd be like, oh gosh, is that the police? Is that the police? Or is that them coming back? Like, you wouldn't have the gun
Right.
over there leaning against the car.
Right.
I think you'd either lean it right next to you, because what if it's not the police? What if it's like some freak thing? Like I told you one time we got really freaked out. The police were on their way for something, and then it was like weird, and they made a weird phone call, and I said to Jimmy, gosh, like what if, when you hear like somebody ambushes the police and it's not really them coming to your house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if he thinks like somebody could have just jumped in the police cruiser, killed the guy, and jumped in and is on his way there? Like, you'd be thinking anything if your family was just ambushed. So I would have that gun near me.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I just wouldn't be like, oh, yeah, man, it's over there by the car.
And if they arrested you for that and you didn't do it, you would be flipping out. And especially if you came out of the jail to go to court, you'd be trying to tell everybody, I didn't do this. Somebody else did this. I would do that. I thought the same thing with
They
OJ.
won't let you do that in court, though.
No, but I would.
But
Arrest
even
him that night?
even in the car though, like wouldn't he be like, well, who the freak did this? Where do you think they could have gone? Did you get some dogs in the back there? Like, I don't know. I think you would be.
He was calm except for the clearing his throat thing and then
Yeah.
the note.
I almost got sick.
Did you
And I
guys
thought he
think
was
that?
fake crying.
Yeah, did you guys get the impression that he cleaned up after himself? Like he changed and he took a
Yeah,
shower?
well, that's
think
what they
so.
said. They said he was sweaty and his clothes weren't. But if you noticed, okay, I can understand if he was in shock and he wasn't doing anything, but he was crying, and then his
Yeah.
eyes, I couldn't see any tears.
Not a single tear.
It wasn't.
Carolyn, did they arrest him that night?
No.
No.
They
And I
didn't
think
even
you'd be
search the
like,
house
I'd be like, are you
with
guys going to be here all night? I don't think I should stay here. I'm scared. What if they come back to finish the job?
Yeah,
Like, what
where's
if
my
they go?
other
And then
son?
wouldn't you be scared? Where the hell
His
is
other
Buster?
son
Wouldn't
was
that be
all
your first thing?
coming.
Where the hell is Buster? Right?
Right.
Buster's
That's your
coming.
only
I'd be
That's your
scared
only remaining
Whitley.
family member.
Mm-hmm.
Buster.
yeah.
Buster,
I'd be
Buster
scared to
was
death.
on his way there that night. That
Yeah,
he
but
had
wouldn't
talked
you
to
be
him.
like crazy overprotective if they just killed your whole family?
But men are different than women.
No,
And
not in
women
that
are more
instance.
overprotective because we are that motherly nature more than men.
But that was his son. That was his youngest son. That was his wife.
Wouldn't you be like, oh my gosh, what if they're out to get Buster? Like, if it really was a retaliation
Right.
thing, I think that he would be like, oh my gosh, Buster, where are you? Wait for the police. Can someone give my son a ride here? I don't want to do with, like, this maniacs might be after him.
But he just thought of himself. That's why.
So that's my problem. That's the problem. That's the problem with that. I don't think maybe he didn't pull the trigger, okay? But I think he knew.
Yeah.
I think he
To me,
knew.
he looked like he was totally faking it in that police car.
Did you say you think he was
I don't
totally?
believe anything he says.
Did you say he was totally?
I believe he was faking.
I don't.
Lie.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Carolyn, you think he may have hired someone to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And probably he told on himself when he said, yeah, this one guy met my son and told him blah, 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 he's killing people, and he probably hired him.
He was given too many alibis, right? Not alibis, but too many reasons, you know, why
Right.
this person could have done it, that person.
Right.
He was too level-headed.
Well, I can't wait for all the cell phone stuff to come out because it will show. Because he said that his son did little clips and sent it to his cell phone
Right.
of that guy talking about that stuff.
Right.
So that should come out in court.
Oh, but I do think he's going to be found not guilty.
You do.
You
I
see,
really-
I
I
know.
just
I'm
don't
starting to
think he
lean
did.
towards that too because
I'm not.
depending on what they
Because
have
of his
though.
position
But
there,
see, I
not-
don't think they have real damning DNA evidence because in the beginning the prosecution said circumstantial evidence. So I don't think they might have the blood in the Tahoe, but the blood's probably going to come back even if
And
it
then
came
the
back
blood
to
in
him.
the gun.
Even it came back to him, Paul and Maggie. They're going to say, look, he got right in that car, ran back to the house. There's that doubt, you know. So he could say, yeah, it was on
I
my
think,
leg, wherever it was on my hands. And then I didn't realize. I went to the house and I got the gun and I peed and I washed my hands. So
They don't treat people, you know, like him like they do people like us. That's
Oh,
what-
no.
No, they don't.
Nope.
But this is not only that charge. There's 100 charges on him. People are going to see him in a different light.
did you ever see that documentary we watched, Scooter?
No.
Oh, you should have watched it. It was real. They had Mallory Beach's boyfriend. You don't want to watch it? You didn't want to watch it?
Huh?
Why didn't you want to watch it?
Because I'm watching that other trial.
Okay.
Try to
Which-
smile. You should watch it.
I'm still in
I
the
really think it's
I think
something
you should watch it.
It's really
for
good because it's
education.
real people.
I watched it.
right.
Yeah, it's real
I mean,
people.
I'll watch
And
it.
it goes along real good. The movie or the
And for what
documentary.
it's worth,
Yeah, I think
I
we did. We
escaped
did try to
unscathed
watch
from
this.
it.
You know, we did watch this in November, and I fell asleep. I did.
I thought it
I'm
was
pretty
a movie.
sure we watched this in November.
I
Does
fell
anybody
asleep in
remember that?
November, Carolyn.
What?
I must have fell asleep then too.
I fell asleep in November.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
we
fall
did, right?
asleep
We
yesterday.
did, though, right? Didn't we?
Yes, we
We
watched
did.
it in November and we watched it again.
Yeah, and I fell asleep in
Right,
November too,
documentary.
and then I got it mixed up with Dahmer because there was something on the
I think there
road
was
with
3
Dahmer.
episodes, Scooter.
Oh, there was that Peters
Yes,
guy,
right.
Evan
No.
Dahmer. I didn't watch that.
About
I
a
fell
road.
asleep.
There was something about a road with Dahmer?
Yeah, that was the one with Evan Peters from American Horror Story. He was in that.
No,
Oh, yeah,
no,
I
in the
watched-
Dahmer
yeah.
documentary, was there something about him being on the road?
I don't remember.
A new live now. Are you in the other live?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to get over there. Hold on.
What do you mean?
Get
You're
over
here.
there.
Huh?
You're here.
She hasn't. We're not over there. We're not live yet, Scooter.
Oh, you're not live
We are
yet.
live.
Huh?
We're
Live?
live.
Are live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh,
I'm not there.
hi.
Aren't we live?
Mine says
I don't think so.
No, we
Yeah.
are live.
It says you're upcoming.
No, we're live.
It says upcoming and one waiting.
Okay, let me see.
Well, I have 118
Yeah,
in
there's
here.
118.
Oh,
Okay, I see now. Okay, sorry. Yes. Okay.
sorry.
Live from Scooter's house.
Is there another live? Oh gosh, Debbie just left.
Huh?
Oh, no,
there's
there
not
she is. Okay,
one.
somebody else just
No.
left. I don't know who that was. Somebody just left.
I think it was Somebody Hates Us.
I don't know. Yeah,
Christy
maybe.
left.
Who could it have
Oh,
been?
Christy.
Oh, Christy.
It was
Yeah.
Christy.
All right. Yeah, but if there's not another live, right?
Alexander.
No,
No.
we're live. I
No.
found
No.
it.
Okay. Yeah,
Is
no,
that
I
wrong?
think you should watch it. It's really good. But I want to play. Okay, so here's one thing that happens.
Gives you some perspective.
Yeah, so they say that the wife Maggie taught her kids with this name, you can do whatever you want. This is okay. Now again, this is hearsay from the people around town, but these are people that were friends with their kids. They said that she had the attitude that their kids can do anything they want. They are Murdaughs, and their name, that they'll never get in trouble for whatever they do. I can't imagine a mother telling her kid that, but okay. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, I think you're setting yourself up for your kid to do something pretty
Awful.
pretty bad, right? If they think there's no consequence, yeah, do whatever you want around town. You could go ahead, drag race, go ahead.
Yeah.
Buy alcohol when you're too young.
Yeah, go on the boat ride. Okay, so whatever it is, okay, this horrible boating accident happens. But before the boating accident happens, in 2015, this kid Stephen Smith is laying in the middle of the road, and he's got massive head trauma, but nothing else consistent with a motor vehicle accident. Okay, and we talked about this. There were like 3 different reports. And then the report was like altered to show that, hi Amy,
Hit and run.
to show it was a hit and run, but it wasn't consistent at all with a hit and run. So then Stephen Smith's family said they wanted him to have an open casket because they wanted him to see what was done. And the father died like 3 months later, didn't he? 3 months later, he
Yeah.
died of a broken heart, the wife said, because when they would ask him what happened to your son, he would say Murdaugh's killed him. Those Murdaugh boys killed him or something. And it's because they're saying, that allegedly, well, Stephen Smith was gay, okay? And allegedly he was having a relationship with Buster Murdaugh. And so who do they just said he had to be gone, right? Because it was coming out or something? That was the thing. So,
I can't remember why they were so mad at him.
well, he's not allowed to be gay, obviously, or have a gay relationship, or
Oh yeah.
probably, right? So that wouldn't fit. So now they told them that was a hit and run, but then after the son and the wife were killed, they called Stephen Smith's mother and they said, we're reopening that case. They didn't tell her why. They told her they were reopening it. But before that, they went on a boat trip. It was Mallory, her boyfriend, what was his, Cody? Is that his name, Cody?
Connor.
No,
Connor?
Connor was the one that was driving. No, I thought it was Cody.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay, Cody was, and the other one was. They said he was driving, but he wasn't driving, and his like mouth was all messed up. He had a really bad jaw injury.
Connor.
Then they had Paul's girlfriend, who he happened to be slapping, and thought nothing of slapping this girl when he would get drunk. And when he would get drunk, he would have an alter ego called Timmy. And Timmy couldn't close his hands. Timmy's hands would be like this when he was drunk. He couldn't close his fingers. And he was very, very aggressive, very mean. He was and they knew this. They'd say, "Oh, here comes Timmy," but they still, went with him to the convenience store where he used Buster's ID to buy the alcohol, and the Beach family was suing Buster and the father because they said they were complacent, and then Buster gave him the ID, in which he bought the alcohol, so he was drunk, driving the boat. They hit the pillar that ejected them from the boat, and Mallory drowned. She probably got a head injury, and she probably drowned from that. So, and they didn't find her for about a week later, until about a week later. So they have that. They follow you the whole way, and then Mallory's boyfriend is like screaming at Paul.
Don't forget that the mother got in the car with Mallory's mother.
Oh yeah.
And he said, "I don't worry about it. They don't find her." Well,
It wasn't Mallory's mother, it was Cody's mother, the boyfriend's mother. She said she was feeling really sad.
Connor was the boyfriend.
Yeah, that's the mother it was.
It was the mother of
Even?
Paul.
Oh,
Paul Murdaugh is who got in the car with
Right,
her.
but it wasn't Mallory's mother, it was Mallory's boyfriend's mother.
Oh, all right.
She
Okay.
said she
Nonetheless,
was feeling
I mean,
she said she was feeling really upset. She went down to the river, I guess, and she said Murdaugh gets in the back of her car, right? And it's like, well, the grandfather said that too. Don't worry about her, she's gone. At the hospital, they said that Paul called his grandfather immediately, and then his grandfather said something like, "What are you worried about Mallory? She's gone. Forget her now." It's just a lot of really crazy things. And then Alex was at the hospital, but before that, Cody, the boyfriend, was saying, "Get that effing guy, that MFing guy away from me. Don't let him come near me. My girlfriend's gone. She's gone." He was screaming. And then he's like, "That's Alex Murdaugh's son. That's Alex Murdaugh's son. Good luck. Good luck." Then they went to the hospital, and Alex was walking around in all the rooms, not asking how they were, but telling them not to say anything, right? And he told the one with the
couldn't remember who was driving the boat.
he told the
I'd say
one
it
with
was
the mouth
Connor.
injuries, just say you can't remember who was driving. And then that was horrible. But
They
then,
literally had to tie his son down. He was fat.
oh he was he had to tie him down in the ambulance. And then he was acting really weird in the emergency room. They have all the footage of this, okay? Like
he had his robe off his leg, so he was being really nasty.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and
Calling the nurses names and hitting
right, and then he was
people.
walking around, and Alex was walking around, and the grandfather was there. And then the town got really mad, and they said, like, if something doesn't happen here, that's why I think they filed charges against him, because the people were really like, they get away with everything. It's crazy. This is nuts. Girl died, and so he was awaiting charges. And then remember, they had filed the charges on Buster and Alex. And I think they might have even done the mother too, but it was definitely Alex and Buster. And what was the other thing? And Buster was supposed to be his favorite, though.
They call him Alec.
I don't really care. I call him Alex. No, seriously, if he wants to be called Alec, he can put a C. So I'm not kidding around. I'm not. That's stupid. Okay, so what was I gonna say? So yeah, so he was. He said, but they said Buster was his favorite. And Buster's a Buster because all of his grandfathers are Busters.
Yeah.
And he's the namesake of Richard Alexander Murdaugh.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to make people angry.
And then he got shot in the head, grazed in the head.
Murdaugh. Okay. Alex Murdaugh. Okay. So.
Murder.
Yeah, and it sounds like murder, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, John Wasaki.
Hi, John.
How you doing?
That's what we'll call him from now on. Alex.
Murder.
Alex.
Alex
Murdaugh.
Murdaugh. Okay. So
That whole family needs to be like locked up, whatever's left of them.
So then he said, okay, so then let's see what happened after that. So then then the housekeeper. Before that, on the 2018, the housekeeper allegedly trips over the dog down the brick stairs, and there's not even a lot of stairs in the front of Moselle.
No.
There's like 5 stairs.
Not even.
Okay.
Did she die?
She died.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but listen to this now. Listen to what he did. First of all, we're going to listen to the 911 call from Maggie Murdaugh. Maggie never mentions a dog.
Nope.
But later on, when she dies, It says the family dog, she tripped over the family dog down the stairs, was brought to the hospital where she died from her injuries. And allegedly, Alex took her 2 boys aside. Now, this was their nanny and housekeeper for 20 years. Okay? And she was like family to them. So he took the boys aside and said, don't worry now. I'm going to make sure you're taken care of. I have this really good lawyer. And what he would do is he would direct them to a lawyer who he was in cahoots with. Okay? And this lawyer would sue the insurance company, of Alex's insurance company, because he had a $500,000 homeowners and he had an umbrella policy that was like $5 million. So they got over $4 million for her death, okay? And you know how much the kids got? Nothing. And you know how he did it?
Her kids.
Her kids got nothing. They had to sue for it later, but they got nothing at the time.
He took it.
He got it all.
Did you say they sued for it
Later,
later?
yeah, after, yes. But before that, they got nothing. He gave them nothing, okay? What he did was, listen to this screwy thing, okay? So there's this lawyer that he's in cahoots with will sue Alex sue Alex and his insurance company. His insurance company will give a payout, which is supposed to go to this consulting firm, which is like, I think it was called, was it Forbes Consulting or something? Or whatever name it was, okay? So what they did was, so the lawyer, I don't even know how this consulting firm didn't check up on this. This doesn't even make sense. He would get the check and he would write it out to Forbes, but not Consulting Inc. And then Alex goes and opens up a bank account in this bank where he's in cahoots with the bank presidents over there, because that's another family like his. That's crazy, like, So he went in there and he did Alex Murdaugh doing business, DBA, doing business as Forbes. So when the lawyer gives the check to Forbes for over $4 million, goes right in the account. Now, the insurance company and everything, oh, yeah, there's the check. We made it out to Forbes. Okay,
I thought
right?
he gave the boys, her sons, like $20,000 each or something, $40,000.
No, they said he didn't give them anything. And then documentary, they said nothing. But I thought they got a little something, but in the documentary, it said nothing. Well, we can see. They got something now. They had a settlement. But he was doing this all around. They have accidents. And people would die, and he would like be suing, and what the hell was he doing there, right? So he was even creating those accidents, they said, right?
Yeah.
He was what?
Creating the accidents. Like the one kid that they threw out of the car, supposed to be a hit and run, and then they're supposed to pay his mom, like, I don't know how much, a lot of money. But all they did was give her $20,000, and they took the like $200,000 themselves.
No,
Right, Carolyn?
No. Well,
I don't know if that's
it was
Stephen
the kid in
Smith.
the car.
No, it was other
family
people
got
that like they
anything.
would get in a motorcycle accident with a car or something, and then
yep.
he would say, okay, we'll get a lawsuit going here, and then he would pocket most of the money. If he gave them something, he would like, here, this is all we got, and he would pocket the rest of it. And then he had millions and millions of dollars going into his bank account.
This in that documentary?
Yes.
Yeah.
You missed it.
I know. You already
And
look all about it.
okay. And then what else happened? So he was
There's
doing,
so much though, Scooter.
but they can't find his money.
Ouch.
Okay.
Carolyn.
Yeah.
John Wasaki, I guess, has found out that he has colon cancer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no. Really?
Mm.
You just found out, John? Was it through a colonoscopy? Hopefully they got it early.
We'll be praying for you,
Yeah,
John, for
prayers,
his
John Wasaki.
I'm praying for you, John. I'm sorry to hear that.
He hopes it's a lower stage. Of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, we're gonna be praying here.
Do you get regular colonoscopies?
Should know Monday.
Okay. Is it through a colonoscopy, John?
He said a bunch of testing.
No, I mean, how did they find out? If he's getting regular colonoscopies, hopefully they got it early.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she had it, and then she's fine now. She had found out through the colonoscopy, and she was for a year she was doing treatment, and now it's gone.
That's good.
Same with my cousin's brother-in-law, John. He had it.
Yeah, there's
Even stage, I believe stage 4. And that was probably over 30 years ago. He's perfectly fine. They were saying it had spread everywhere. And
My dad had stage 4. My dad had stage 4 lung cancer. He's in remission right now.
Yeah.
So I'm
Good.
you know, prayer works. We're gonna be
Your
praying.
first colonoscopy?
Colonoscopy.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're praying for you, John. Let us know.
His first one.
glad you got it. You got one, John. Got checked.
So let me get that 911 call because I did keep it up here. Let me see.
how old is he, or how young is he?
I think
Who?
he might be in his 50s.
John.
John, how old are you if you don't
70
mind?
something, I think.
No, he's like 50 something.
Yeah, it's positive stories, John. When I was getting my breast cancer treatment, there was a man, he had colon cancer,
Right, positive
and
stories.
he
only.
wore his
Of course, John.
chemo thing with him all the time. He took that home and everything. It was like hooked onto him some way. It was always with him. And he ended up being fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can do a lot for that now, John.
Oh, yeah, they sure can.
They really can. And I remember that man telling me that. He said, he goes, well, how did he put it? I think he had even said it's mainly a cure. You know, he's like, they really seem to cure it nowadays.
Yeah, I think they can cure just about all of the cancer, but they just don't because
Right.
of money.
Mm-hmm.
But colonoscopy, my friend, just this last year, she had it, and she's fine now.
Right.
Okay, let's see now.
Oh, really? Silent witness? Praying for you too.
Why? What'd she say?
She's just been diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh no, prayer silent witness.
I'm high risk, and I haven't gotten a colonoscopy in 10 years, of 12 years.
I think I'm due for another one too.
And I'm really worried.
You need to do that.
No, last time I tried to do it, I didn't empty enough, so they woke me up and they just sent me home. And
Really?
then,
Oh,
and then
gosh.
COVID hit like the next week.
I didn't empty enough either. They were in for a big surprise.
You need to reschedule, Nicole. Do not
And-
put it on.
Okay.
Now,
Maybe I need a secretary for Monday to reschedule mine.
There you go.
Right. Colonoscopy.
Yeah, and then Sharon, you have the MRIs to call.
Okay, let
Don't
me just
forget.
do it again.
I
Don't forget.
know.
We both have
I
to do
do
it.
mine every 2 years and my mammogram every year.
Good. Good. Yeah, I had a mammogram. I did have a mammogram this year, but no last year. Sorry, but
No remover, that's awesome.
it's serious. That's
yeah, it's very important
you
that
have
they catch
to-
it early.
Keep your checks up, Nicole.
I gotta go. My grandmother, my paternal grandmother died at 38 years old of a combination of colon and breast cancer.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's important to be checked. It's important to know which one came first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they can tell you that.
Gonna be
Like
fine,
repeat.
John. You're gonna be fine.
Positive
I
thoughts.
have a good feeling, and I have a good feeling for you too, silent witness. You're both
Yep.
gonna be fine.
Power and prayer.
Yep. Oh, it works. Yeah.
Right, John. Yep, you just had that heart attack. You got the stent.
Now it's this he's going through.
And
He's
the
going to
leg,
need
he
a.
had the leg amputated.
Yeah. Hi, Frilly Farmhouse.
Oh, hey, Frilly. How are you?
Okay, hi, Philly. All right, you ready to listen to the call? Let me see.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, let me see. Here we go.
2nd, February 2, 2018.
Come here. 911, where's your emergency? 4147
Can you turn
Moselle
up more?
Road. Okay, can you give me the address one more time, make sure I got it
Put
right?
your mic by it.
Yes, 4147
Listen on YouTube.
Moselle Road. Okay, what's going on out there?
I'm sorry?
What's going on out there?
My housekeeper has fallen and her head is bleeding. I cannot get her up.
Okay, you said she's fallen. She's bleeding from the head.
Yes,
Okay. How old is she?
I'm not sure, like 58 maybe.
Do you know if she fell from standing or not?
No.
Where'd she fall from?
She fell going up the steps, up the brick steps,
Okay, so she outside or inside?
outside.
Okay. How many steps is there?
8.
Okay, is she on the ground or is she up near the
She's on
top?
the ground. She's on the ground. She's on the
Is she
ground.
conscious?
No, not really.
Is she awake at all?
Yes.
Okay. Is she just not like responding appropriately, but she is awake?
Man, she's not responding.
Okay, I've already got them on the way. Me asking questions does not slow them down, man. Knowing if she's conscious is one of the things that the medic needs to know. If she's responding
Not
at
really.
all to you.
No.
Okay, so she's not responsive at all.
Well, I mean, she's mumbling.
Okay, so she is somewhat conscious. Is she breathing okay?
Yes.
Is she bleeding from anywhere?
Yes, her head.
Okay, are you guys able to control the bleeding?
No.
Can you
I
put
haven't
a
even
clean
tried.
rag or anything on it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, is she bleeding from like her face, the back of the head,
I've got
her
an
neck?
ambulance coming. Sir, my name what?
Where exactly is she bleeding from on her head?
I'm not sure. At the top of her head.
Okay.
Watch it.
Okay.
Oh,
She, what happened?
she just fell back down. Can I get off this phone so I can go down there?
Can I have your name and phone number? Or are you able to bring the phone down by her?
What?
Or are you on a cell phone where you can walk down there
I'm
and
on a
talk?
cell phone. No.
Okay, can you bring it with you so we can ask her some questions about what kind of pain she's having?
Sounds a little put out.
Hello?
Yeah, can you ask the patient what kind of pain she's having?
Ma'am, she can't talk.
Okay, do you know,
She's cracked her head and there's blood on the concrete and she's bleeding out of her left ear.
okay, she's bleeding out of her ear?
And out of her head. She's cracked her skull.
Okay. All right, the other lady said that she had tried to stand up and fell down again?
No, I was holding her up. And
Okay.
she told me to turn her loose and she was trying to use her arm, but then she fell back over.
Okay, do you guys know who she is?
Yeah, she works for her.
Okay, do you know if she's ever had a stroke or anything before?
Ma'am, can you stop asking her these
I
questions?
already have them on the way. Me asking questions does not slow them down in any way. These are relevant questions that I have to ask for the ambulance. One of my questions is, has she ever had a stroke?
I don't believe she's ever had a stroke, not that I know
Okay. Okay, is she able to talk to you guys at all, or is she unconscious now?
of. She's not unconscious, she's just mumbling.
Okay.
I believe she's maybe hit her head and maybe has a concussion or something.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you know what her name is?
Gloria Satterfield.
You said Sanderfield?
Ma'am?
You said Sanderfield?
Satterfield.
Satterfield. Okay, what's the house look like out there?
It's offset off the road.
Okay.
It's a big house, got a wide driveway.
With a long driveway?
Yeah,
Is there a gate or anything down there that they're going to need to come through?
there's two big brick columns that have to come through.
Okay, but there's no, like, gate code or anything that they need?
No, ma'am. And tell them that they can look for a fellow on a 6x6 Ranger.
Okay.
Waiting on them in the road is green. You know what they probably know what the Ranger looks like.
Yeah. You said, like,
Fella's
green.
got on a black sweater,
Okay.
a hat, and pants.
Okay. All right.
All right.
If something changes with her, if she loses consciousness or anything like that, I need one of you guys to call me back right away, okay?
Okay, well, how long is it going to take? Because this take us...
That I don't know. I've had them on the way since Maggie first called me. They were toned right away.
Okay.
All right, but I think they're coming... Hang on 1 minute. Let me check. They're coming from somewhere on Belt Highway in Ruffin, okay? That's where their station is.
Thank you.
All right, but like I said, if something changes, call me back.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was crazy. They were so rude.
His voice sounded so different there compared to what he went through.
Yeah, but did you get a really bad feeling when she said, and she went like that, and they said, what happened? And she said, oh, she tried to get up and fell back down. Did you think that he was holding her up and just let her flop right down again? Yeah, because he said, and then because when she said she tried to get up and fell down again, he's, no, I was holding her up, and then she wanted me to let go, and then she fell.
Oh, wow. I thought he was really rude as well. Very rude.
But I think he was, how many people think he was holding her up and then just let her smack her head again?
I think so.
Okay, so, like he says, I cannot get her up. The caller says, 911, she's bleeding from the head. And did you hear when they said, can you control the bleeding? And she said, we didn't even try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am, can you stop asking these questions? The second caller tells the dispatcher. Let's see.
A lot of people do that. They say, can you please just send them out, right now? But they're always excited when they say that. He was, or whoever that was on the phone, was very calm. Like they didn't care. They weren't trying to learn CPR or anything. They just, they didn't act normal.
Right, but they also didn't talk about the dog. And then later on, it's about a dog.
The story wasn't the dog in the call at all. Nothing to do with the dog.
No, but that's how they work. They change the story. They change it to benefit themselves.
Correct. Yep, that's what they did, and we saw that yesterday in the documentary.
She fell going up the steps. They said up the steps. She's on the ground. She's on the ground, Maggie exclaims. That's what it says here. And man, no, she's not. She's not responding. Maggie's appearing to grow agitated.
Yeah, she sounded put out by that call. Like, why do I got a call?
Yeah. She sounded really nonchalant.
She cracked her head and there's blood on the concrete and she's bleeding out of her left ear. That's what he said.
They speak so calmly. Come on.
Right?
I'd have been freaking out. I'd have been freaking.
I know, it's crazy. No feelings.
I don't even know what to say about what I just heard.
I know. They don't care. It's only the help. I mean, come on.
She works for us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're not going to touch her. She's bleeding. Ew.
Gross. She's supposed to
Not
clean
getting
that up.
near
That's her
her.
job. We
Yep.
gave her a towel. She can't get it on her. We threw a towel on her.
Are you kidding me?
No,
It's like-
I'm saying that's what they might be saying.
May as well.
Yep. Very cold, very uncaring, very cold. This poor woman lost her life, and it's like they don't even
They
care.
don't care. They don't care.
Now, how far apart from the murders was this that
That
happened?
was 2018, and they had the boat accident. It was 2019 was the boat accident, I think, and then 2021 were the murders. So within
Yeah.
3 years, and then, well, if you count 2015 with this Stephen Smith and whatever the heck he was doing, okay, and then he says he had an opioid addiction, and after he had the botched, where he hired cousin Eddie Smith to kill him so Buster could inherit $10 million, and that didn't go off as planned. And then he stepped down from the law firm and said he was going to check into a rehab.
I think that his friend shot him not so his son could get money, but to make it look like, oh, they are after, if that happened after his wife got killed, make it look like, oh, they're still after them. They're still after that poor family.
I don't know. It's so crazy.
I don't think he was saying that because of the money.
So his fraud scams. Let's see what his fraud scams are like. Money laundering. Let's see. His fraud scams go way deeper. Let's video. Oh, see, here's
It's
the
a terrible family. Terrible.
Let's see. South Carolina slapped him with 5 separate indictments, including money laundering, a breach of trust. He faces 27. He frauded, laundered 4 million. Okay, let's see what he did here. Prosecutors allege that in all, Murdaugh defrauded and laundered $792,000 in Bamberg, $125,000 in Orangeburg, $70,000 in Colton, $3,483,000 in Buford, $383,000 in Allendale. His alleged victims included a highway patrolman who was injured on duty. Let's see, the multi-million-dollar fraud scheme in Buford is related to the Satterfield wrongful death settlement. The Satterfield family is grateful to law enforcement for their continued efforts in the investigation of the facts and circumstances surrounding the death of Gloria Satterfield and the egregious breaches of trust and theft committed upon her sons, Eric Bland, who is representing the Satterfield family. Of course, Mr. Murdaugh is entitled to his presumption of innocence and to the rights under the criminal process. For now, however, it seems the statewide grand jury was unimpressed with his opioid defense and other explanations given, as we have been. As always, we are steadfastly in the Satterfield corner and committed to seeing these matters to the end. Ultimately, we will entrust a judge or jury to let us know when the Satterfields have received their full cup of justice, not Alex Murdaugh or his attorneys. The slew of indictments mark more bad news for Murdaugh in a long simmering saga that's already involved a boat accident, a double murder, drug addiction, and allegations of embezzlement. Well, let's see.
There's almost 100 charges against
Yeah,
that
there are
guy.
100. There are 100. Yeah, I think there are 100 now.
And were they onto him before the murder? Or did they
Yeah,
just
well,
start
that's when it was coming out, and the wife had some of the stuff. That's what they said in the very beginning. They said the wife was going to divorce him, and she already had some of his stuff he was doing. It was coming out. The law firm knew it was coming out. Stuff was coming out. So people think that he committed the double murders to take the heat off of everything that was going to come out. That's one of the theories.
to quiet them down or shut them up?
And
I
then
wanna see when
those
he
two
gets
lawyers
arrested.
that he would use, these two lawyers and the bank president, they're all indicted as well on stuff with aiding and abetting and criminal conspiracy and all of that. Let's see, that other family that was with that Palmetto Bank. Yeah, a longtime friend of South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh now faces 18 charges, including the theft of more than $3 million in insurance money from the family of Murdaugh's dead housekeeper. An indictment made public Wednesday accuses Corey Fleming, that's the one attorney he had, of working with Murdaugh to defraud the sons of Gloria Satterfield, who died following a fall at the Murdaugh home on 2018, by suing Murdaugh on behalf of the sons, but diverting the resulting insurance payouts to Murdaugh and himself. Fleming also wrote checks from Satterfield's estate to pay for his own mortgage, credit card debt payments, tax payments, video games, and other purchases. Nice. The sons said in a lawsuit they never got any of that money. They said Murdaugh convinced them at their mother's funeral to use Fleming as their attorney and sue him for wrongful death without disclosing that Fleming had been his college roommate and godfather to one of his sons. According to the latest indictment, and then he told that to one of the kids too at the boating accident. He had him use them for something. Yeah, according to the last indictment, Fleming, 53, chose not to tell Satterfield's sons about two settlements he secured from insurers. He instead knowingly moved money from both agreements to a fraudulent bank account Murdaugh had named similarly to that of a company that handles settlements. That's that Forbes thing. When Fleming previously said he was helping the sons' new lawyers and maintained that he was not a willing participant in Murdaugh's scheme but was used. Yeah, okay. Deborah Barbier, an attorney for Fleming, said in a statement that Fleming was deeply disappointed by the charges. His lawyer said Fleming looked forward to defending himself in court and maintained that her client was yet another casualty of the host of crimes perpetrated by Alex Murdaugh. Fleming plans to turn himself in before a virtual bond hearing scheduled for Thursday, and that was, when was that? Back in March. What?
Frilly said that you all should watch the CNN special in this case. You can watch it here on YouTube. It is so excellent.
Did you watch the HBO one, Frilly? Because that was really excellent. Did you watch that one? We watched that last night. It was really
when I'm
good.
interested in a case, I'll watch pretty much anything, you know.
All of them.
Yeah, Mike watched one too the night before last, I think.
Oh, Forge. It wasn't Forbes. It was Forge.
And Gretchen says you have to listen to the jailhouse phone calls to get to know the real Alex.
I heard you. You hear
And
some
we
of them
heard
in this
them.
documentary. You hear some of them in this documentary.
Okay.
The documentary or the movie?
The one in, no, it's
No,
not a
the movie
movie.
that
It's
she-
a
It's
documentary.
No,
I
the
just-
one you watched last
It's
night.
not a movie. It's
It's
a documentary.
That was my bad.
Oh, Kevin told me it was a movie.
Oh, no.
No. That's
No,
what I
no.
told you. It's the real people.
No,
It's the
the
real
movie
deal.
that she
The whole
listened to,
footage, the police cam and everything.
Kevin probably didn't want me to come in and watch it.
He said they came in, Deborah or somebody said, Scooter, no, they were like, Scooter said she doesn't want to watch, she's going to watch the antifreeze trial.
That's what I'm watching.
That's not even interesting.
It is too.
It's already been done.
Yes, it is.
It's a
Is
retrial.
that the trial where the wife, like,
I thought it was interesting too when I first went.
How come you're drinking out of all these fancy cups now? What is that?
can I see your
What is
cup?
that?
Let me see
Yeah, what is
cup,
that
Scooter.
now? You
No,
never
the
drink out of
movie
cups
that
like
she
that.
watched the podcast
Nicole
about
sent me
this
this.
whole-
Did
It's
she
great.
really?
And I,
Nicole
yes,
said-
It's a
yeah,
green tea.
Oh, it's for your specialty?
yeah, it's a green tea. It's supposed to help with inflammation.
It's just my little cup or glass.
Oh, I thought she didn't send you the glass.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
but I would
okay.
have if
But
you
you would
wanted
like,
it.
I believe, you might like it. If you don't, okay, fine, but I'm all into it. I am finally up to one more episode, and then I will be caught up. Monday, his son is going to be taking the stand, I guess. The oldest
I'm too
son.
into this trial to take on another one right now.
Huh?
Too into this trial to take on another one right now.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm too into the antifreeze one.
Scooter, can you just give us a quick? Is this the one where the wife was poisoning the husband
No,
with it?
he poisoned her. He killed her. He's actually been in prison for this. Okay, she died December 3rd, 1998. Okay?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he poisoned her with antifreeze. Okay.
Was this the blonde woman and he was like a prominent guy? I remember this. And then
He was a stockbroker.
Broker, yes. Remember that from the trial. I remember. Why did he get out?
Because
they had a
they
technicality.
ruled that the letter that the wife had written and given to a neighbor, and I believe to one other person, but at least to the neighbor guy, it said, if anything happens to me,
It was my husband.
my husband did it. Okay, they used that in the first trial, okay? Well, then it ended up getting overturned because they said that that's like prejudicial or whatever, because she wasn't around to be able to say that to him and that she framed him. They're trying to say she committed suicide.
Oh, that's crazy.
Isn't it?
There was a good old boy. Did you watch the thing on HBO, Rich? You should have come to the movie night. It's really good. That was a really good documentary. Frilly, did you watch the one on HBO?
Barb, because they can't use the letter.
Oh, you didn't see the HBO one? You should come to the movie night.
Horrible.
It was really good.
Maybe we could watch it again at some point for those who didn't felt asleep. Maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll do a poll maybe tonight. It's really good. I
Snow
would watch it
Remover
again.
said she watched the podcast about the jailhouse calls also.
You know what? With this poor woman, okay, she had a one-night stand with a coworker, like in 1991. Okay, he tormented her for the rest of their marriage with sending emails that were supposedly from someone else and porn.
Nude pictures.
Porn
He
pictures.
would leave nude pictures around in the house,
Around
on
the
his
At
car and his office.
Different
And
cases, guys. Yes, this poor woman was tormented by this.
And yeah, I've been watching both of them.
It's good, isn't it, Deb? There are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tried to watch that and I just couldn't get into it. And then I was like,
the same first time I did too, Carolyn, but
Yeah, at the first couple of days was very boring. After you got through that, it's got pretty good.
his wife comes in, the second wife, the one he was having an affair
Yes.
with, when he killed his wife, she came in on the stand. The guy that she had the one-night stand with, he came in. He did not want to be shown on camera. He testified. Oh my gosh. The lawyers are so good too, aren't they, Debbie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're wonderful. And the judge.
I know. What are you confused about?
I
Linda
love
T?
that judge.
Scooters,
do
I know.
too.
Scooters rerouting us to the
Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. I'll stop.
Yeah. Okay. She's okay. So, Linda T, what are you confused about?
Sorry, Linda. We were just.
Hi,
Linda,
Teresa
you
Glean. You couldn't get into it either. Yeah, I me either. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, the guy with the bank family, the Palmetto Bank. Oh, too many cases. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. We're going to go back to Murdaugh. So
Sorry.
back to Murdaugh. The bank, these prominent families, you know, the other one was the bank family. And then on November now, here's what happened to the bank family. Let's see. Decline that. The banker charged with helping disbarred attorney Alex Murdaugh take money from the legal settlements of clients was found guilty late Tuesday, and this is November of 2022, right before Thanksgiving. So he was found guilty late Tuesday of wire and bank fraud charges in South Carolina. Former Palmetto State Bank CEO Russell Lafitte was allowed to remain free on bail as he awaits sentencing at a later date. Each of the 6 charges he was convicted of could carry, now listen, each of the 6 charges could carry a maximum sentence of up to 30 years in prison. It was the first trial related to the sprawling Murdaugh legal drama that has captivated true crime audiences. Murdaugh is charged with killing his wife and son, and his murder trial is set to start in January. He also faces nearly 100 other charges ranging from money laundering to drug offenses to stealing from clients and trying to arrange his own death to get his surviving son a $10 million life insurance benefit. And while Murdaugh, 54, was in the federal courthouse in Charleston, he loomed over Lafitte's trial. The 51-year-old banker didn't deny that he was handling Murdaugh's finances and helped the attorney steal from clients. He testified in his own defense during his federal trial that he was duped, according to news outlets. Yeah, I love these people. They're always duped when they're caught on something, right? I didn't know. When a prosecutor asked him if he stole, he answered, "I did, but absolutely not intentionally." Prosecutors had to prove Lafitte was willfully participated in the fraud to convict him. Prosecutors said that the banker knew what he was doing when he effectively worked as Murdaugh's personal banker and eventually became the court-appointed custodian for the settlement money for several of his underage clients. The banker loaned Murdaugh and himself money from those settlements, diverting the money from personal injury or death cases. Murdaugh had planned to steal the money, but needed someone organized and detail-oriented to prevent him from being easily caught, prosecutor Emily Limehouse said. None of this would have happened without Alex Murdaugh, but none of it could have happened without the defendant, Limehouse said. Both through the banker's testimony and other witnesses, defense attorneys tried to show the banker was just following the instructions of one of his biggest clients and was lied to and manipulated. He admits to doing it all, defense attorney Matt Austin said in his closing statement. He just didn't think he was committing a crime. But prosecutors pointed out that Murdaugh was giving Lafitte checks written to the bank instead of to other clients, which allowed the lawyer to divert the cash to people he owed money to, whether it be in his law firm, he was stealing money from, other clients he had already stolen money from, or family members. That allowed Lafitte to avoid paying taxes. Lafitte was convicted on 1 count each of bank fraud, wire fraud, and conspiracy, plus 3 counts of misapplication of bank funds, and he also faces 21 counts of financial crimes in state court. Murdaugh was disbarred, and the bank CEO was fired last year, so I wonder what happened to the rest of his kids. An employee at the bank testified that she confronted Murdaugh about missing fees from one of his cases hours before the killings. Neither prosecutor in Lafitte's case or investigators in the killings have mentioned whether there's a link between the events. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, so the banker, he could face 6. I wonder when he gets sentenced. Let's see. Lafitte.
Yeah, if you got, oh, never mind. Well, I was going to say, if you guys ever want to watch any of these documentaries or movies, just join the membership, $1.99 a month. You can come right into Zoom and watch.
Okay, look, he faced 6 counts related to financial crimes. So when did he get, he seeks a retrial. Oh, he was allowed to remain free on bail, and he's seeking a retrial.
Yes, it's a retrial. Oh,
No,
wait,
the banker.
Huh?
The banker.
Oh, sorry. See, it's hard to concentrate on 2 different
That's why you're messing up Linda T like crazy.
So I'm messing up what?
Linda T.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know. I get to where, I'm thinking, okay, they're just sitting here talking about this case.
Oh, and
so
then,
I need to leave so I can watch this more. I'll be the antifreeze guy.
Oh, there's another one. There's another Netflix on February 22nd is having a new Murdaugh documentary. It's supposed to be good too. Let's see.
Can I just tell you, he had over 2,200 pictures of the male.
Good body, you want to go outside?
Yeah.
Oh.
He had them all on his computer and stuff in dimensions and.
Oh no! Don't be confused, Linda Uribe. Don't let
No, it's okay.
get to you.
Sorry. No, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, Linda.
Alex is a master manipulator. Yes, he is. You found the CNN special. But
You
it's,
know how I get, Linda.
I think I saw that one. I don't know why I think I saw that one on CNN.
How old is Alec?
Alex? Alex?
He was born in
He's 54
1968,
years
I
old.
think.
That's right. I did see that. Okay, yes.
54. His birthday is in May. He'll
Yes.
be 55. He's aged a lot. Yeah. Thank you, Teresa Glean. Yes, 54.
Did you notice the police officer? Okay, good, Ann. Say hi in there to me. Carolyn, you know, the police officer that was asking him questions in the car when he raised his arm, did you see all those mosquito bites or something?
Really?
That officer, big red.
Wait,
What?
you mean the one in the car?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on so we can look at
Yeah.
that. Are you serious? You're serious?
No, yeah, I'm serious. I don't know if they were mosquito bites or
I want to
what,
look at
but
that.
I don't know if he
I
was.
noticed that you didn't see. He had the rag. He kept wiping
kept-
himself
yeah.
with the rag,
Yeah.
and then he kept like coughing. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what the hell is this guy got?
I was
fever or
wondering if
something?
he
Like,
was-
what? But is he like extremely? Maybe he's like extremely nervous. Like
It looked like he was breaking out in hives, Carolyn, on his
my
arm.
gosh, maybe that's what happened. Maybe he was so nervous with this guy there because he kept doing something weird, like he was
You'll
almost
see
gonna
him lift
vomit
his
or
arm,
something.
and when he does, you'll see these big red.
Oh, let's see. Well,
Bites.
let's see if that's true. We'll pull it up and see.
It's true.
Well, look.
I'm not gonna make it up.
We'll see. Let me pull it up.
I know I do make some stuff up just to be funny, but for this kind of stuff,
You saw
I'm
big
serious.
red
If it
lump.
makes you feel better, Scooter, I saw that too.
You
did
saw
you,
it?
Deb?
Yes, I did. I saw those spots.
We're
It was-
observant. We
and
were
it was
observant.
very quick. And I kind of wondered if maybe
All
it
right,
was
sir.
eczema or something,
Was it?
or psoriasis.
I thought, gosh, is that mosquito bites or is what's going on with this guy?
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see. Let me pull it over here and we'll look at it. You're gonna have to look on YouTube.
You'll see.
I do my.
How is it early on?
I don't know.
Now that I can't tell you.
I can't remember.
Let's see when he lifts his arm up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think he reaches up a couple times with a towel and wipes his head.
Oh, is that?
Yes, and nobody else was doing that.
No,
Thought-
it was just
And wouldn't they have
for
had the
them.
AC on? Wouldn't they have the car running? They wouldn't be sitting in a car that's not running with AC, right?
Well,
in
apparently
80
they
degrees.
didn't.
I would think they had it on.
Because they had all
wouldn't
the
they?
windows closed, so they couldn't be like they would be dying in there.
That's what I would think.
Well, he was wiping his head with a towel on his face.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The sled guy, yeah, and his arms red.
What?
Oh my gosh,
Did
look
you
at
see
that.
it?
Look at the screen.
Wait, let me
I
pull you.
can't believe I missed that.
Well, Debbie and I are very observant.
Oh yeah, I saw that last night.
What is it? I
What
can't
is
You
it?
saw
see.
that too?
Yep.
A little bit.
See, yeah, look.
Oh, and he's
What is it?
You know when he's doing that, he's scratching the back of his head.
Yeah,
Oh wow, see, yeah. And he kept wiping his forehead and everything.
yeah, his face and head like he was just pouring sweat.
Oh my god.
Looks like he was scared to death about something.
Yeah. I thought so too. He thought he was scared to death. He kept looking like in a. I'm trying to see the back of his neck.
He's thinking this guy is guilty as the day is long, and what's he gonna do to me?
His head is not broken out. His face doesn't look broken out.
No.
No, just his arm.
That arm is really bad.
Now, who's the other guy in the back seat? Is that a friend of
That's
his?
his friend, and that's a lawyer. There's like his
That's what I
friend.
thought.
Yeah.
But he didn't say a thing.
No.
Not anything. Not like even don't answer that, sir. You don't have to. We got to get out of here.
And that's so weird. The lawyer was there with him right off the bat.
Well, they said it's like his friend. You know, it's. He looks like Santa. He's got like a shirt all buttoned. Look how far down he's got. He's got like some rope hanging out of his neck. You see that guy in the back? Like.
Yeah, that's a.
What is that?
I don't know.
Something's into his pocket.
Is he his attorney in court too?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. I'm trying to see his arm again. Okay.
But nobody else looks uncomfortable.
That.
This guy sure does, though. This poor officer.
There it is. Wow. That's crazy. Does anybody know what that is? No, I didn't see any tears, Rich. I saw him crying, but no tears.
He didn't have any tears.
Does anybody know what that is on him?
Look at that. Come on.
Is it psoriasis or anything?
No, because it's not weepy or scaly.
Is that mosquito bites and he's real allergic?
I don't know. I mean, and look, see right then there, he's scratching the top of his head. See the back of his head.
I wonder if it's an allergic reaction.
Look, he's bending his head all the way down. He's trying to scratch himself. Watch. Right there, he's scratching himself. He's going to scratch the back of his head.
Yeah.
Burns? No, Linda. They're red. You think it's hives, Ann? Alex is all red in the face, but I think he's always red in the face.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel bad for that.
That blonde hair looks dyed. Doesn't it? Doesn't his blonde hair look dyed?
Kind of does.
And that's why I'm wondering who got him the hair dye in prison. Probably bought him one of those Lamar color combs or something.
He was redheaded.
It might be a birthmark. Oh no, Liza. No. That you could see, if you could come close where I am, you could see it's like inflamed. It looks painful. It looks painful. Look at that. Could be an allergy. Yeah, but it's his car. It's his car. It is inflamed, yeah. It's bites of some kind. Yikes. That's pretty bad. I didn't even notice that.
That's what I was thinking, Serenity. It could be a bunch of mosquito bites, and he's
really like that. You thought he got there that night?
I may be right. And I mean, there'd be tons of mosquitoes out.
But mosquitoes well.
Oh, you know why? Remember she said the smell was awful? Maybe there were a lot of bugs with the water and all that smell, and I don't know.
Yes, mosquitoes, Dave will get that way.
See now, and then he's digging it. That I saw. See him digging in his ear? I
Yes,
see him go there and dig in his ear.
Yeah.
And if you look at one of those, Carolyn, when he puts his arm up, it's like you can see a bite in the center of one of them.
Now I'm just getting itchy. I'm scratching my back.
I know, it's making me itchy
Making me itchy just looking at him. Now I feel like all itchy.
Oh, Linda thinks it's when you get stressed and tired, you break out in a rash. It's not mosquitoes.
Made wise
But it's
says her
just
daughter
on his
reacts
arm.
to mosquitoes.
What'd she say?
I think
Heartmade Wife said, my daughter reacts to... Yeah, my daughter will only some mosquitoes, and then it'll swell up so bad it looks like she broke her ankle if it's on her leg. It's crazy, and then not over.
Yes.
That's a really bad either mosquitoes or maybe a somewhat severe contact dermatitis.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's something that just came out right then.
So
I'm eating right now.
It doesn't look like something he's had for a while.
no.
I know, Linda, I felt really bad for him. I mean, I think he had a bad feeling. He knows this is a powerful family. He could be thinking, you know, who knows what the guy's thinking.
So who are those other people in the car with him?
That's one of the other
An
investigators.
assistant, the girl is an assistant to SLED,
Right.
and then the other guy is
Rutland.
a lawyer friend of Alex.
Oh wow. Okay, so he had the lawyer ready and everything. Okay.
Well, he's a friend.
That's the lawyer.
He's a lawyer, but he's not
Friend, yeah.
his lawyer. He's not one of his lawyers that's
Right. He's just a
representing him.
Friend.
It's just a
who
friend
happens
that's a
to be
lawyer. Yeah.
Who just happened to be with him or what?
Yeah.
No, he called him.
Well, he
That's
called a
what I
bunch of people, and
figured.
he just called that little boy down the street too.
Yeah, and then he called Buster was on his way coming.
I mean, like, you know, there are things that could have happened, like he could have hired somebody, or if it was pre-planned, what's to say he didn't bring 2 different guns down there to the kennels beforehand, stash them away in a corner or something. Then he lured them down, got the son first because the son is fast.
But
And
still,
then
you're not going to
he-
hold too long guns. So you imagine you know like well, you've got to kill one person, then go and put that gun down, grab the other gun, like you know. isn't
They were all loaded, ready to go, and that's why she ran. It did show that she did try to run away. I'm just wondering if he did that. I mean, it's a possibility, maybe.
I think he got somebody there.
Yeah, that's quite the possibility too. He is the type. Now we do know he hired that guy to supposedly kill him,
Right.
and he, you know, he lived. He was grazed, but he's known to hire people.
Well,
so
he
yeah, I wouldn't
supposedly
be
ran
surprised.
all the drugs in Lowcountry. Lowcountry with this other guy that's dead.
Well, can we watch one of these documentaries then?
Oh, see,
Yeah.
see,
You're
see?
getting me all into it
See,
now.
See, you know what? You should have been here last night, right? And said you were like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch the antifreeze trial.
Well, because I'm trying to catch up on the other trial. Before
Okay, Scooter. Deal,
I'm watching
please.
both of them, Scooter. So
Will you watch this, Scooter? Will you just watch this documentary? At least watch it and tell us what you think. We'll get
Yes,
one episode
yes.
in tonight. It's up to
Yeah.
Carolyn. And then we'll see. But it's really, really informative. It's very good. And it's linear, like a timeline.
How
and
many episodes is it?
Just 3 episodes.
Kevin, what in the heck?
What does Kevin say?
He told me it was not a series.
Oh,
It's just 3 episodes. It's not a series. It's a mini series.
He told
Only
me it
3
wasn't.
episodes.
is
He
Kevin
just didn't
here?
want me to come in.
Is Kevin here?
Yeah,
I
Kevin was
know.
here.
This was last night. He told
Wasn't
me
Kevin
this
here?
last
Town
night.
where this is in South Carolina is Skeeter Country, or using certain
Right.
cleaning supplies.
I
Yeah,
can
I don't
feel
know.
the
We were in Low Country last year, and we didn't have any mosquitoes.
Yeah, but look where they were. They
No,
were.
that's a whole different area. You
Oh.
get out in the woods and stuff. I mean, that's like here in North Carolina.
Oh,
You're in the woods and stuff like that. There's mosquitoes bad.
Oh gosh, that's how it is here too.
But you go to the beach, you won't see none.
Yeah. You go down to our house in Buffalo. There's not really that many there. But out here, for some reason, we'll get attacked like crazy.
you think it was 2 people? Mosquito bites. Police officers also tried
He
to
heard me.
peek a
Dang
mosquito without being too obvious. Oh, okay.
Well, nice to
Did
see
you
you,
hear-
Kevin.
You see what Kevin said? I'm
Yeah.
resting, Scooter.
That's what I just said.
Oh my God, my brain was just
It was
reading the chat.
actually- It was actually, I think it was Deb Van Cooverton that said, Scooter said she's not coming to see the movie.
Well, I wrote it into the chat right after you ended. I said, let Carolyn know.
Yes, you did. I do.
Watch the Annie.
Yeah, you got to check this out. It's really good, and it's high quality. It's very high quality picture. You know what I mean? You'll like it.
More
you
facilitation. Where's more facilitation? Are you here? More facilitation?
I just wanted to get back to my trial, you know.
I don't know if. Let's see. Kat's coming in. Just Cats, we're live. Just let her know because I'm not sure.
Yeah,
she
I know. We're live, Cat.
Hi, Cat.
You know that, right?
Oh, hi.
Hi,
We're
we're
live.
live. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I checked this time and I just heard you talking about mosquitoes.
Bloody
And there was a picture of an arm or something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Police,
Yeah.
detective, sheriff, deputy, whatever. Investigate.
Do you know what a Lowcountry boil is, Scooter?
I heard Janae saying
Oh,
it.
you
Yes,
heard
I
all
already
about
know.
that?
It's like a seafood boil.
I
And
already
they
know.
throw
Sounds
it
like
on
it's
the-
painful to sit.
They throw
It
it
has
on the table.
potatoes, corn on the cob,
Because we could do like,
lobster, crab, shrimp, crawfish, just about anything and everything you'd want in it.
but I don't want any shrimp that's not been cleaned.
A country boil, little country boil. You know how they have that newspaper and you spread that out and then you take stuff out of a pot and sit there. Oh, I'd be in heaven.
Sandy was telling me something about getting these crabs, and I'm like, I just want crab legs.
Oh, I
I
want
thought you meant like a lump on your ass or something, like country boil.
Oh, no.
I Gretchen.
No.
Then I can get a laugh.
I was just going to say that I can donate my body for the sake of the channel and true crime. And it's raining at the moment, but it's really, really hot here at the moment. But mosquitoes are attracted to me. And if I go outside, like tomorrow or something when it's not raining, and get bitten by mosquitoes, because it'll just take like 5-10 minutes and I'm covered. And you can see what their bites look like. I've been kind of allergic to them since I was a kid, but I'm not as bad as I used to be. But you can compare my bites to the picture if you want.
Hello, High 61. Yep, Bubba Gump. I've been there too a few times.
And anyone that is allergic to mosquitoes as well, or seems to attract them, I've been told that to have more vitamin B. Like apparently we lack vitamin B.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. But my son, like one of my twins, the one that takes more after me, he's exactly the same. In a massive group of people, like, you know, around a fire or something, the two of us are just covered from head to toe, and other people might be lucky to get 1 or 2 bites. We just seem
That's
to.
a shame.
Hi, Puddin'. What you
Hi,
rolling
Puddin'.
your eyes about, Puddin'?
She's rolling her eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just looked at a review, and they said, yeah, they really do agree that Lowcountry, it's called the Murdaugh Dynasty.
Alec. No, I like saying Alec.
But Alex Murdaugh. Yeah. Oh gosh, the person here that just was talking about it in the review, you know what they said? I'm not kidding. It says, we're never sure if the name is pronounced Murdaugh or Murdoch, but both are uttered through the first episode. Also, Alex's first name is pronounced Alec. Go figure. They feel the same way as me. Okay?
You're right, Carolyn. That's how it's Murdaugh.
Okay.
He said it himself in that documentary. Murdaugh.
But his own lawyer said it. Murdaugh.
Well, people are saying it wrong. If they're saying Murdoch, whoever's saying Murdoch is saying it wrong.
Just say murder like somebody else.
It's kind of like saying the last part's like daughter, but just the first door bit. Like
Door. Where's the
It's like
time?
if somebody's name, like they just want to, like they don't like the way their name sounds, so they're just going to pronounce it differently, and then just hope that everybody just, like, let's say your name was Linda, and you really didn't like it, and then you said your name is Lindo, and that's not really what the spelling is at all. But
Like
could you just
target
no?
and
You
target.
pronounce it Lido. What? No, it's pronounced Linda. It's, the spelling, it's Linda or it's Linda. It's not Lindo, all right? So
Don't say her name because then she'll come in here.
Oh, that's what it's like, though. It's just so crazy. I don't know. It's
He's
like,
already in here.
Have you noticed if you look at his face? I think I've told you this before because it just really freaks me out. His receding hairline, it just looks like it's little devil horns. It's just, if you look at, especially when his face is like really red and he's got these really dead black eyes, and it's like, oh, it's a devil. Like, it just get that shiver up your spine.
Good. And are you going to come in and watch it with us?
Get in here.
Or if they're not going to watch it, I'm just going to go. Like, I don't have HBO now. I just canceled it like a week ago.
I have had my HBO for years and I didn't cancel it. I just remembered that, and I've been paying for it every month.
Yeah, I canceled that. We just have a few. Well, no, and then Dave's like, "Well, no, you don't have my."
You know what Jimmy said? Something like they said they're going to wait. I've got something. Does anybody hear that they're going to say they're going to stop password sharing with Netflix? But then, what are you talking about? They have but they have family plans.
Oh yeah,
I have 4 TVs that I pay for.
They're not canceling family plans. It's only people that are sharing passwords to have one account, right?
Right. I believe so. And it can't be more because I pay for it. I pay for 4 TVs.
So do we.
I pay for my friend.
Come on in. Sorry, guys. I'm for interrupting.
No, you're not. And my dad.
I'm all excited. I want to watch this now.
Yeah, we're gonna. And my friend and I share 4 people in all different states. Okay. And I've never had an issue. I pay for it. We pay for it.
Right.
4 TVs.
So we're not going to get. So we're not going to get affected, right?
No, but if we have one password and we're sharing it with people so they can watch it, then that's going to be affected.
But I thought they already cracked down on that.
Oh my God, if they do, that's going to be really crappy.
I thought they already did that.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure though.
I thought
hey,
they
Greg,
did.
Can you get into my Netflix? No, from when you're home. Have you used it? Yeah, it's fine. You can still get in.
Tell Gretchen what we're watching, please.
It's called Murdaugh Dynasty, and it's on HBO, and it's 3 episodes. And if you want to watch it with us, you can come in the Zoom with us, okay?
We're going to watch it right now, Gretchen.
And the email's in chat. It's Carolyn@truecrimechat.org. If you want a link, come watch it. I think it's worth it. I really do think it's worth, watching.
Now what? You guys watched it last night, though. Are you going to start over from the beginning?
Yes, of course I am. I'm going to watch it again to get more information to retain. It's very informative. You'd love it. I wish you came in last night, but
I wasn't into it last night.
Well, tonight.
I got into it all of a sudden.
It's crazy. This family is just crazy.
We're going to watch it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, I'll wait until, Monday after I've watched Monday's episode live in court. Not episode, but you know what I mean. But I thought, okay, maybe I can start paying attention to the Murdaugh once I'm caught up.
How long ago was the actual murders?
2021, June 7th, 2021.
21, yeah. Because I remember hearing a lot of stuff back then that hasn't been sort of brought up now. Like his wife was living in a separate residence and they'd been sort of separated. And
she was living on Edison. We went past the house.
Yeah, and she'd been seeing like a
I got out in the road.
A lawyer for a divorce and all that kind of things, and they were they ordered a what is it called? A forensic accountant to go through all the finances, and it was from that they discovered all of his dodgy doings. That's where that all kind of. So I don't think she was aware of half of it.
Chair's uncomfortable. It's nice with Bean. Don't listen with Bean. Grab your pillow.
She can't. She's laying next to her hubby and he's snoring.
This is little horn. Another tea?
Oh, Gretchen, I hear you.
I remember when that boat accident happened as well, and Mallory got ejected and wasn't found for a week. There was footage.
That's what you see here. You see all of it.
Oh, okay, but
You
there
see-
was footage
yes,
that was after. This was after. He never spent 1 second in jail, not 1 day in jail. He never got put in jail for that.
I know. He got his mugshot in the courthouse.
Yeah, but after that, there's I saw footage of him, and he's driving kind of up this mountain, and he's towing a boat behind him, and he got pulled over for speeding. And I'm just like, what the, how does, one, how does he even have his license? And two, why is he, got anything to do with the boat after just, killing someone and being let on sort of bail or whatever it was? Crazy.
What's that, Jeanette? A saw.
Jeanette.
What's a saw?
She said that he sounds like he's a chainsaw. Gretchen said, her husband, when he's snoring. So that's what Jeanette's doing. A saw.
A saw, yeah.
Hi, Tracy Whittington.
What have you seen? Vast differences between people.
Yeah, he's very light-skinned, huh, Linda?
Who? Alex?
Yeah.
He's very red.
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying he's very fair-skinned, I should say.
He would burn me, please.
Redheads.
Hi, PVC. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Good, thank
Hi,
you.
Dad.
Hi. How are ya?
What's Kevin? How come Kevin? Where's Kevin?
Good.
Good. How are you?
Kevin's resting, he said.
He's what? Rafting.
Resting.
What's he resting?
Oh, what is it, rafting?
He hasn't really done too much today. What's he resting about?
He needs to rest.
Oh, let's look at the top chatters before we go. I wonder if you made it, Scooter. I doubt it, though.
Kevin knows I look out for him, just like he does for me.
Sure.
I thought Alex was a redhead as well.
He was.
Yeah, he is.
No, not anymore. He's blonde now.
Got blonde highlights or.
Let's see. Hold on. I've got to change him. Okay.
Just thinking the bit of hair that Maggie had in her hand.
He don't have blonde highlights. It's how redheads turn when they turn gray.
Oh, they turn blonde.
Okay.
So it's more like a very, very light strawberry blonde because he's turning gray.
Oh.
He's coming to movie, he said.
Thanks for that, Deborah, because I wouldn't have known that. Didn't really think of that.
I'm a natural redhead, so that's how I know, because mine's not as red as it used to be because I'm getting some gray.
Oh, that's right. You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, were you weren't that orange? Were you like them? Were you bright, hot orange?
Okay, my hair used to be the color of Buster's, that
really
real bright red.
Oh wow!
But as I've gotten older, it's it's just toned down through the years, and I'm getting gray in it.
Okay.
So do you reckon if Maggie had a handful of his hair and pulled it out at the roots, what color do you reckon it would be?
Around my face, it's getting more gray, and it looks blonde, like a strawberry blonde, but it's just turning gray. That's the way redheads turn.
Debbie,
huh?
in the chat, Debbie, we've got Gretchen Blue, who's a ginger. Marianne's a ginger. Somebody said, let's see, who said their grandson is a ginger? Oh, Tracy Whittington, her baby boy is a ginger. Yeah.
Okay, I've got news. Kevin Leonard is the top chatter.
Who?
Kevin Leonard.
Why is that?
Because Deborah was top chatter. We've been going back and forth, Scooter.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Deborah Van Couverton is number 2. Number 3 is Chris Ree. 4, Ann Rose, you're number 4. I hope she's here to hear this.
She is.
Jeanette, you're number 5.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. More facilitation.
Who?
You did some more facilitation. You don't know more facilitation?
Oh, the facilitator? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Price,
I know.
yeah, the facilitator. More
Yeah.
facilitation. You're number 6. Barb Olson, you're number 7. Margot, you're number 8. Rough and Ready, you're number 9. Oh, look at this. Another new person. Teresa Glean, you're 10. Yay.
Oh.
Hold on.
Good job.
Good job, Teresa. Nicole, 11. It's Bink, 12. Hey, Serenity Trek, you're number 13. LMNW, you went to bed, but you're number 14. Julianne, you're there, you're number 15. Christina Ferrari, you're number 16. Linda T, yay, you're number 17. Linda, regular Linda. Linda, who's sick and not feeling well, pray for Linda, she's really sick. 18. Erin, 19. Heart Made Wise, 20. Not looking good for you, Scooter.
That's the first time I ever made the list.
Oh, really? First time ever?
Ever.
Wow. Who's snoring on the stage?
Barb, that was for you. I forgot to put your name in.
21 who? What?
I was responding to Barb.
Oh, 21 Janae Ann. 22 Mary Warren. Hey, I made it. 23.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You didn't make it, Scooter. That's bad. I made it and you didn't.
You
24
know why.
M.E. and
It's
25
called
Sherry.
Arthritis pain. Pain.
How high does it go?
You could type with your nose. Or your elbow.
Or you could talk to text.
I do the talk to text. That's true. That is true. But I've been watching the trial too, so.
Oh, I know. Okay, where is this
They're
from?
long
Oh,
days.
we have a robot. We have a robot that computes this all for us.
What?
No, she's True Crime Girl said, where do I get this from? And I told her we have a robot that compiles all the data.
Hi, True Crime Girl.
How often does it run, though? Does it run week to week, or does it
Every
run
day.
month? Oh, I see.
Every day. Keeps
I made a real effort the other day, and
Did
I
you?
still didn't make it. Yeah,
Oh, boy.
it's all right.
That's all right.
Well, that's why I'm in here again. I guess it
It
didn't
used
matter.
to be like a week's worth.
My niece was a total redhead too, guys. A deep red.
Oh, my cousin is a redhead.
That's my sister Becky's daughter. Her first daughter.
My grandmother on my mother's side was like, yeah, traffic stopping redhead. And she used to have like a sports car that was red that matched. And yeah, she was pretty feisty.
Who's snoring?
My grandfather was a redhead,
I think Margot fell asleep on me.
and we were all afraid of having redheads.
Are those results from yesterday?
Yeah,
No,
Sharon,
they're
it was
like
so
a
funny.
continuous compilation.
Sharon, it was so funny when Becky was pregnant with
Hi,
Jerry.
Teresa Glean, you made the top chatter list.
She and her husband wanted a boy. Well, Becky, I think, did more than. Anyway, she said they would always, oh, it's a boy, it's a boy. And Becky would laugh and say, watch it be a redheaded girl. And sure enough.
Sure enough, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, my. Yeah.
Boy,
Well,
did
my cousin got red hair, but
Yeah.
it was a very unfortunate shade. Very unfortunate.
Who?
My father always used to just say, he never said her name without saying poor in front of it, poor Annette.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah, really.
Oh.
Poor Annette. Yeah.
Okay, let me just do-
Oh, yeah. I know we have a Sarah in our family. She's redhead. Well, this is Dave's side, but and then she married a redhead. She loves gingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
hear
all
that
about
often.
the shade of red. It's all about the shade. Unfortunately, my cousin's was kind of like a carrot color. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, my father used to say, oh, poor Annette. So which of course, you know, made us fear having a kid that had hair like her. I mean, auburn, okay. Strawberry blonde, okay. Carrot, no. Carrot was not a.
Yeah.
Sorry to any of you who had carrot red hair. Sorry, but we had
There's
our
a really
price.
good song about redheads by Tim
Rich.
Minchin, who's
Yeah.
an Australian
Are
sort
you
of
going to come
comic.
to the movie, Rich? Do you want to go watch the documentary on Murdaugh? If you want to, Rich,
Again?
you can email me. Yeah.
Oh,
Now, Sharon. We've been talking about it all night, Sharon.
I'm aware, but I
Oh.
didn't know that you were gonna actually do it.
Mm. If you want.
It's all right. I have things to do.
Okay.
I can amuse myself.
Why, you didn't like it, Sharon?
No, I watched every bit of it. I was one of only 2 people, I think, that watched the whole thing. Maybe there were 3 of us.
Do you ever use Zoom, Rich? To watch the movie, he needs to download Zoom. He can't just call on the phone, right? No. Do you know Zoom? Do you know it's Zoom, Rich, and then come in. Why don't you come in, Marianne?
Annie B.
Yes, I can send you a link, Annie B. Mm-hmm.
My Annie B. She's my Annie B, Carolyn.
Okay, Scooter, she's even before yours.
No, not really.
Yes, really.
She met me first,
No,
and I told her about your channel.
Well, she didn't. I knew her when she was Ann Bradley.
So did I. That's when I thought she was the fancy lady with the pearls.
Oh, fancy.
Yes. I thought she dressed like June Cleaver. That's how I pictured her.
I'm kidding.
No, yeah, I'm not kidding.
Huh.
Funny. I always pictured her at a long dining room table. Isn't that funny how we'll picture people in their head?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Marianne said she has to go to bed, Carolyn. She's been up since
really?
7 this morning.
Oh, no.
Hi, Adventures with Beth. I have it on my phone, Adventures with Beth. I have Zoom on there.
Let me see now. Who wanted the thing? Annie B.
Okay, sweet dreams, Linda Uribe.
Good night, Linda Uribe.
Night, Gretchen.
Okay.
No, it's on HBO Max, Rich.
Yeah, it's on HBO, Rich. Yes, but my stupid phone has a problem. It always crashes. No, it's on HBO and you don't have to stream it. I bring it to us. It's part of the member special.
Tracy, you didn't like it? You didn't care for it? Annie B, you know that's how I saw you. With a chandelier over the dining room table. That's when you were Ann Bradley.
What I'm saying, if you're on something other than a phone, there is no download. Oh, really? Okay. All right.
It is True Crime Girl for $1.99. Right, Carolyn? Isn't
Yeah,
that the...
for all levels, True Crime Girl. Yep. I don't have a PC set up yet since I moved. Okay, you need my email? Yeah, no, just send me an email. Here, I'll give you my email, Rich. Rich, email me here. And I'll give you all the information, the code thingy.
No, you don't know why you didn't like it, huh, Tracy? Yeah, everybody's different, you know?
Okay, there it is, Rich. There it is. Okay. Because on the membership it doesn't say movie. Movies are, yes, it's movies on everything. I'm telling you. No, it's not only $4.99.
3 of them.
Movies are $1.99. They start at every level.
Yep, it's only $1.99, True Crime Girl.
And then you get all the other membership perks.
Now, if you go the highest, Carolyn has me send a photograph to you with my autograph on it.
Yeah.
Scooter.
Right, Carolyn?
Yeah, right.
Big perk.
You can't even hold it in. You could tell you're gibbing.
What?
You could tell you're making a joke because you can't hold your smile back when you're saying it. You can't wait to laugh about it. I do that too. I can't trick anybody.
Well, I will do that since you've been hounding me to, Carolyn.
Hey, hi, 61.
Hi, 61. Could you see that?
Where's Whisper to me? She never used to miss a broadcast. Okay, this is Pudding. So, Rich, did you send me the email?
Hey, Pudding.
Hi, Pudding.
Hi, Ashley.
Okay.
Are we on live?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're live, but we're gonna watch that movie.
We're waiting for Rich to get set up here.
Yeah.
Do you have it, Rich? Let me see if you emailed me.
Ouch.
I don't have an email from you, Rich.
Serenity. I'll Photoshop Carolyn in it with me, if you prefer. Ashley wants one of me, Carolyn, to put
really?
next to Barry Manilow. I'm going to Photoshop you in it with me, okay, Carolyn?
Okay.
For the
Scooter.
perks.
Oh, okay, Scooter. There's also, you can adopt a person going on the vacation. And if you adopt one of the people going on vacation, then you can have a personal 15-minute like call or FaceTime with them during the vacation to get all the, you know,
Yeah.
411 on what's going on. It'll be like that Save the Children thing. You'll get a picture of your person that you're sponsoring at the beach. They'll send you a picture at least once a day of them doing something fun, maybe more than one picture. And you'll get personal inside information, a 15-minute call or FaceTime. And what else will they do for them?
Thanks for coming.
What else will
Liz.
what else will the adopted beach person do for them?
They get to buy a meal every day for the person, and then
Yeah,
you
you
send
get
them
to
a
buy
picture
a meal
of it.
every day. You get to send money to their PayPal to help them out on their trip. And
And you take a picture of your food and send it to them.
yeah, and then they'll call, and you could help them decide what to order. They could
Yeah.
be live with you on a call with you and tell you what's on the menu. And then they could take a picture for you on the beach, and they'll write your name on the sand and take a picture.
Yes.
Yes, they'll do that. You'll get a little picture like that. Maybe if they're very good, they'll give you like a little tiny movie just with your name until it gets washed away. And they might put about Rambler Celebration 2023 above that, so you feel like you were there. Okay, I got you, Richie. Got Richie. All right. Okay, Richie, I sent it. Now, does anybody else need a code before we're going?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Everybody good now? Everybody good in the chat? Everybody good? Okay. Oh yeah, heart. You can have a heart with your name if you want it. A heart with your
It'll
name.
have to cost a little extra. Because that's exertion, you know?
It is. What about, and if you're doing all of that, then you may as well just go for, and you may as well go on this vacation. Oh, really? I don't know. What do you mean? Are you
She
kidding?
said, you're going to pay for all that. May as well just go.
If they're going to pay for a meal of the Rambler they adopt, really, True Crime Girl?
No, she's saying if you're going to do all that, you may as well go on the vacation.
Well, they'd have to pass the psychological exam and stuff.
Thank you, Tracy.
Sign.
Didn't I fail that last time?
I did too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I did too.
What?
Yeah. Failed the exam.
Oh.
Damn.
Did you get
Psychological.
your NDA in, Scooter?
No.
Well, you have to get that signed.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go last year.
Dave's
Right,
gonna get
me
it
and you
signed.
the same thing. We both failed.
Yeah, we failed, so we had to work on ourselves for the entire year in order to be stable enough to go.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. It was just, I'm too sane to go.
Okay, restart your phone, Rich, and get over there, okay?
Come on,
And
Rich.
they decided they'd overlook it.
Yeah, that's true. You know, sometimes I think it might be easier to be crazy.
Oh, you know it.
You know, because when you have a sound mind, you know everything that's
My
happening.
mother would always say, no brain, no
Trust me.
pain. No brain, no pain.
That's true, though. It is true, but it.
Well, I never thought of it that way, but.
Yeah. What did they say? Ignorance is bliss. Don't they say that?
Oh, yes.
Silence is golden, too.
Silence is golden.
Let's think of those, just real quick, let's think about those little things like silence is golden, no brain, no pain, no pain, no gain. You've got that.
Okay, can we watch this now?
We're waiting for Rich.
I must have fell asleep a few minutes and I dreamt that I heard you say, if someone adopts us, we will write their name in our mashed potatoes when they buy us a meal.
Oh gosh, and they're mashed potatoes. 'Cause that might be good if we got mashed potatoes.
I forgot where we were going.
If we got mashed potatoes, but I don't know. I don't think we ever had mashed potatoes, did we, Scooter?
That was weird.
What do you prefer, baked potatoes or mashed potatoes with your meal, or no
I
potatoes?
did
Depends.
have
If
it
I'm having
one
seafood,
night.
I think I will have baked potato.
But what if they have a sweet potato?
Oh, we might have had a mashed potato at that one fancy
That
place.
night,
where
I was just
Linda,
gonna say at the fancy
where she
restaurant.
got all dressed up and
pretty
had a
sure I
glass
got
of wine
mashed.
and everything, and I kept calling you mom. And I kept telling you,
Yeah.
is my mother bothering you? Remember when I told those people that you were talking with their
Uh-huh.
kid? Oh, please, is my mother bothering you?
Remember I got the
Just
best
can't take her anywhere.
What did you
I
have
had
there?
the stuffed something.
I
It was-
had the stuffed flounder there. Linda had the same thing
Ooh.
I did.
Uh-huh.
You had.
Was that stuff with crab?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh,
I believe
Crab
mine
meat
was. It was
stuffing.
freaking
that
good.
sounds good.
I bet that flounder. I bet it
Yes,
had-
that's what she's going to put on again. Yes.
Oh, we had appetizers too. We had appetizers.
What did you guys get for appetizers? Let's
We
talk for a
had
minute.
Fried calamari. I think we had. Oh, here's Rich. And,
Here he is.
Hey, Richie Rich.
Let
Maybe
the
I
show
didn't-
begin.
fried pickles. I think we had fried pickles, didn't we? have
I
fried
like
pickles?
fried. You
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
I like all the foods you're talking about right now. Everything you're saying.
Yeah.
And
And
did you
now
just say
don't.
fried pickles?
Yeah, we had fried pickles.
Now Joel's hungry. We got Joel hungry. Everybody's getting
I'm
hungry.
hungry again now too. I want.
Remember the sea cow that we went to? We ate there a couple of times in that sea
Yeah,
cow.
yeah.
And didn't you take that pie or something for dessert or something?
Wait, Carolyn, who are these people?
A Heart Made Wise,
Let's see.
and that's Richie. He's coming in. He's trying
Richie's
to.
coming in.
Is that okay?
Mhm.
All right.
That's Richie.
How do you fry a pickle? Do you dip it in batter or like
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
just
They take it
Yeah.
like it's like a dill slice, and they dip it in batter and they deep fry it, and they have like a
Oh, it's really good.
this like
It was
They have
some
deep
kind of
fried
a
Twinkies
dill
here.
dip or something
a
too.
dill
The dip-
dipping
Yeah, they
sauce.
have
Yeah.
a dill. It's like a dill, almost like a Mediterranean dill dip. Like they have that. It's like a yogurt. I can't. And then you dip it in that.
Yeah.
Tzatziki sauce. It's
have you ever
tzatziki.
had fried
What?
pickles? Is it just a bit fried pickles? Are you talking about fried pickles?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I like fried green tomatoes.
I make
Yeah.
fried green tomatoes. Yeah, they taste like they taste like a kind of like a pickle. But now listen,
Not so sure about that.
remember Janae? You know what Janae said? She said this year she's gonna have to make me have shrimp and grits.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Sure,
really
if I'm
good.
fat.
I'll have shrimp and grits.
Oh,
That
there's
sounds
Richard.
great.
Hi, Richard.
Mm.
Richie.
I've had it before. It's okay.
Richard.
What's
Yeah.
grits?
My mom's made
Yeah,
it.
There he is.
Grits, I'm not a
Hey.
big
Hi,
fan.
Brett.
Girl, but I
Me
grew
neither.
up here.
Hey, you
in
made
Atlanta,
it.
so,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to the
Ew.
movie, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody,
Yes.
stay there. Stay right there. Don't move. All
We're not
right.
going
Thank you.
anywhere.
God bless.
You
Prayers for
stay
all.
on
See
here
you
to
tomorrow.
watch it.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody. Email
Bye,
me.
everybody.
everyone.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, everybody.